Previous topic was very fun. Vikings, tattoos, but now time for something boring, like books. These books are very important. If you want to know things about paganism, or even call yourself a pagan, Norse, then you're gonna want to read these. I've kind of segregated them into quintessentials that you need, that you cannot not read. Because if you never even touched these two, Poetica and Prose, then you don't know anything. Then like all you know is from that Vikings TV show. They're like, oh yeah, Vikings did that, yeah. No. If you want to know about Norse paganism and a little bit, tiny bit about Germanic paganism, then you're gonna want to read these books. Prose Edda, Poetic Edda, pretty much fundamentals of it, the foundations of it. Without these books surviving, we wouldn't have this faith anymore. We wouldn't have these myths anymore. We would know next to nothing. Next on our list is Agricola in Germania, or however you were supposed to pronounce it. By Tacitus or Tacitus. Again, I don't know. I'm not into Rome. Sorry. He describes the Germanic pagans. Poetic and Prose now describe Norse. Also, I didn't mention, get Jackson Crawford's version, translation of it in English, if you want to read it in English, because it's really good. I recommend it. There are a couple of others, other versions that I can recommend, maybe on some other video. But if you just want something that's easy to read, easy to understand, but stays true to the original, Jackson Crawford's. I punched the. It already has kind of a couple of imperfections. Whatever. Agricola in Germania, as I said, Tacitus was like a Roman historian. He was describing Germanic pagans. He did a really good job. Don't listen to people that are telling you that he was biased. He wasn't biased. He was based. Another thing. Ibn Fadlan, I have no idea how to pronounce it again, but you have the letters. And the Land of Darkness. If my memory doesn't fail me, that's the one that we have Viking funerals from. We know about Viking funerals from Ibn Fadlan. The ones when they send you on a burning ship. I mean, there are a couple of more steps before they do that. It's kind of messed up. I recommend you to read it. It's a good read. Another one, Adam of Bremen. History or Chronicles of Archbishop, whatever. If you search Adam of Bremen, you're gonna find the book. It's one book. Furthermore, he writes about Northern Europe, about the conversion of Northern Europe. So he talks about what the pagans did in Northern Europe while they were trying to convert them. Okay, and the last thing, which is the most optional, and that's why I saved it for last, the Gallic War, or the Gaelic War, I guess the Gaelic War, written by Julius Caesar. He describes the Gaelic people, and you may be like, oh, but I don't want to learn about the Irish, but he describes a bit of Germanic people too, so don't be such a crybaby, go read it. And if it comes to my recommendation, I recommended these ones get Jackson Crawford's translation. These two get from, let me check very quickly. Get it from Penguin Classics. I've heard good things about them. I personally didn't check other versions like I did with Prose. I think I already told that, didn't I? Whatever. This is how the books are supposed to look like. That's how you know you purchased the right one and you didn't make a very dumb mistake. Adam of Bremen, I have no idea. Just pick whichever is the, I'll leave it up to you, because I've seen some versions that were very, very, very costly, very pricey. And the Gaelic War, I think Oxford. Yes. The Gaelic War, you want to go with the Oxford version, with the Oxford translation. Besides that, that's pretty much it. If you will read all of them, then I will stop calling you a Wiccan and a neo-pagan, okay? That's a deal. You got a deal there? Good, cool. Till next time.